Okay, we're here for video lab number 15 today, and we're meeting today's team.
Jackie.
Kenny.
Joe. John.
Okay, and who from the audience can tell us what we're trying to find out on today's lab, Sabrina?
Conservation of matter.
Yes, this is the third and last part of conservation of matter. And today we're going to be mixing two other chemicals. So who can give us one of the two chemicals we're mixing today?
Vinegar.
Vinegar. I need a formula for vinegar. Formula for vinegar. Yes?
HC2H3O2.
Yep. And the duck question of the previous lab, what's its technical name?
Baking soda.
No, vinegar is technical name.
Acetic acid.
Acetic acid, okay? What is the other chemical that we are using today?
Baking soda.
Baking soda. I need a formula for baking soda.
NaCHCO3.
Okay, do it again from the beginning.
NaHCO3.
Yes, and today's duck question is, what is it in words? You can't look it up. NaHCO3. Oh, got him.
Sodium bicarbonate. Oh wait, oh
Well,
no.
you're almost there. You got the sodium and the bi part.
Sodium bicarbonate?
Yes, sodium bicarbonate is what we're looking for today. So basically, you've gotten through it. Okay, we've got two beakers today. How big is your beaker?
400 milliliters.
Yes, and how big is your beaker?
40 milliliters?
Nope, try again.
30 milliliters?
Try one more time.
50 milliliters?
Good. Okay, you know, not only that, but his beaker is bigger than your beaker. But that's the way it is, Joe. Okay, so weigh them up empty and let's see what they look like.
Got mine.
You set?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
29.5.
Okay, what'd you get?
115.3.
Okay, now if you could take your little beaker and pass it over to Big John here. Big John's going to put some vinegar in there for you.
How do I get it off?
Give it up. How do you get it off?
Oh, push. Do that.
That's good, John.
How much?
About 3/4 of a beaker.
That's good.
Let me see. A little bit more. Okay, that's good. Now, if you would reweigh that, and if you could pass over your big beaker, he's going to put some baking soda. 2 level teaspoons would be good there, John.
It'd be nice if I knew what you were saying.
2 level teaspoons. That's not a level teaspoon, John. That's a mountain. But you can put 1 mountain in.
Okay.
Okay? John, you're also putting it on the table. Why don't you take that and just kind of brush it into the beaker. Put the beaker behind you, in front of you.
I got it.
And just brush it off onto the beaker, making sure, of course, that you don't touch the poisonous chemicals with your hands.
I'm gonna die.
Probably. I think it's already happening. Thank God, John.
Okay.
Okay, fine job, John. Okay, if you could reweigh that.
It smells.
And?
66.3.
And?
142.3.
Okay, now mathematically what has to happen to get the contents of the container? And that's where Jackie comes in. So Jackie, if you could plug in the empty small beaker and the filled small beaker, and that'll tell us how much the vinegar weighs.
36.8.
And if you could write down 36.8 next to the first chemical. And if you could do the same thing, Jackie, with the big beaker, empty and with the baking soda, and the difference is the baking soda.
27.0.
And if you could put that down next to baking soda, 27.0. Now, in a second, we're going to be mixing the two chemicals together, and in order to get the theorized weight, what we expect it to be when you mix it together, mathematically, what do we now have to do? We're looking for the theorized weight. You got to add them together. So, Jackie, take the two numbers you just came up with, add them together, and that is the theorized weight.
63.8.
And if you write that down, 63.8. Okay, now, let's see if we can actually see this reaction take place. If you move the scales apart a little bit, take the big beaker, put it onto the table, and Joe, when I tell you, you're going to drop the chemical into the beaker, and if everybody is really, really quiet, we can actually hear the reaction. Are you ready, Joe? Go for it. Okay, and Joe, can you tell us what's happening inside there?
Well, it came up to the top and it's the gas bubbles are bubbling and the baking soda's at the bottom.
Okay, and this gas that's coming out of that mixture is exactly the same gas that came out of the rocks the other day. So what's the gas that's coming out?
Carbon dioxide.
Say it loud.
Carbon dioxide.
Yes, carbon dioxide. Okay, now we need to reweigh it. So, Kenny, if you could reweigh that one more time for us. And what you get?
177.9.
Okay, and mathematically, what do we have to do to get the weight of the contents of that container now? Mathematically? Yes. Subtract. And Jackie, if you could plug in the number he just gave you and subtract the empty beaker, and we'll have the actual weight.
177.7.
No, I don't think so.
Oops. 62.4.
62.4, if you could write that down, and then just turn it around a notch so we can see what you've done. So if we take those particular chemicals that we have here at those particular weights and simply do nothing but add them together, that's what we expect the weight to be when we put them together, but when we actually put them together, they come out to be less. So my question to you is, why are they less? Why did the actual mixture come out to be less?
Because of the water evaporated. Not the water, the stuff evaporated.
What stuff?
The bubbles.
Okay.
And bubbles are gas, and gas is matter, mass is weight.
Very good, John. That's it. You got it. Okay, so we are done with the first part of the lab. We now move into the second part, which is changing your face into a crazy animal. All right, do we have our first victim for the day? Just go up there, pull an envelope out, sit down in the chair, and face us. It will tell you what animal you are trying to create. Remember your face. Well, you got to try your best. Okay, just think about it for a second, and you can use your hands, but your hands have to be up by your face to do it. And everybody in the class is going to try to figure out what it is you're trying to do. Okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Try it one more time. Okay, take it out of the thing. Let's see what it is he's trying to do. He's trying to do a wolf. Very good. So you can do it, can't you? Okay, just leave it on the table. Next person. Okay, just take a look at it so you know what it is you're trying to do for us today. Think for a couple of minutes there. You want to look at the camera now? At the camera now. You're looking at yourself. You got to look at the camera. Okay, you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, do it one more time. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Take it out and show us what it is that you were trying to do for us. A snake. 2 for 2. Okay. Number 3. Just sit down for a second, Sabrina. Okay, are you thinking about it? Yep, you look like you are. Okay, on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Try that one more time. That was pretty good. 1. What do you think she's trying to show you? All right, take it out. Let's see what she's done. Yes, it's the funky chicken. Okay, very good, Sabrina. Nobody in the first class could do that. All right, number 4. Come on down. Oops, we hit the button that we shouldn't be hitting here. Just a second. Let me see if I can get rid of this button.
Ah, man. This one sucks. Okay.
Okay, just a second.
I gotta think. Hold on.
You got to think, hold on.
I don't got none.
You got to try it.
Okay.
Do your best, okay? On a count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I can't.
Try it one more time. Okay, what do you think he's trying to do? All right, let's see. Yep, that was no bull, kids. I guess that was a bull, right? All right, you're still batting 100%, 1,100%, whatever. Next person up there. Okay, Joe, you got to take a seat first before anybody can see what it is you're trying to do. You got it careful in your mind now?
I know what it is.
You got to put your head up, though, because we're having trouble finding you. Okay, are you ready? On a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. All right, take it out. Let's see what it is you were trying to do. And he is trying to do a bull. No, he's trying to do a fish. You are correct. Okay. Next person. You have not stumped the group yet. Kenny, you're the last one? Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to see it.
Okay, you thinking about it?
Yeah.
Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dog.
But you can't make noise. You can't make noise, okay? Let's try it again, without the noise. 1, 2, 3. Okay, who do you think it is? Take it out. A dog, that is correct, okay. And this ends video lab number...
50.
Okay.